For this garage conversion to ADU project built in 2021, it was 570 square feet at a price of $170,000. Some of the obstacles we faced were a very difficult utility company to deal with. We had to do some trenching that we didn't anticipate. We also built an addition portion on the backside. There was easy sewer tie-in and somewhat difficult gas tie-in. So because of this project ended up being right in the middle of the road for a 500 square foot approximate ADU project.
For this project, it was a new build construction, approximately $265,000 in cost, built in 2022. Much different than the other projects in this video. It's a lot bigger, it's 800 square feet, and it also includes 2-bedroom, and it's also a complete new build, which means that we weren't able to reuse any framing, we weren't able to get around the solar requirement for photovoltaic panels, and we also had quite a bit of issues with the site. It was a very big plot, so we had to do a lot of trenching and horizontal boring in order to get the electrical and the plumbing out there. Also had to do what's called a sewer injection pump because there wasn't enough grade for that to drain into the sewer. So that all added to the cost, plus a ton of cabinetry, which made this project more expensive than some of the others in the video.
This workshop to ADU conversion was also one of our most economical projects. At a whopping 636 square feet, the price was only $140,000 for this remodel done in 2020, a time when material prices were significantly more inexpensive than they are today. We also had a very easy time tying into the utilities because it was used as a workshop before. There was an existing toilet with sewer tie-in, and we also had an existing panel that we were able to tie into directly.
This garage conversion to ADU project built in 2023 is very unique from some of the other garage conversion projects in that the amount of framing work and foundation work were very extensive. When we got to the project, we noticed not only was there significant heaving in the existing slab, but it was approximately 3.5–4 inches out of level. So we had to cut out the entire existing slab, and we had to pour up an entirely new slab that was perfectly level. And then for the existing framing, 2–3 inches out of plumb on each side. So we had to rectify that. We took the entire roof off and framed in all new roof trusses. It was almost like a complete new build with the exception of 2 existing walls. This caused the price to be about $200,000 on this project, which made it more expensive than some of the other garage conversions that you're going to see where we didn't have to do that work on the framing.
This project built in 2023 was a garage to home office ADU conversion with a size of approximately 300 square feet and a cost of $160,000. Although there was significant savings with the nearby utilities, the sewer, the water, and the gas, the high-end appliances, high-end finishes like the finished carpentry beams, and very, very custom cabinets drove up the cost to $160,000.
This project was one of our smaller ADU garage conversions, built in 2024. It had the existing 4 walls, the existing slab that we kept, and we didn't touch the roof. There was also a very favorable electrical situation where there was an underground vault that we were able to tie into in the backyard, so we didn't have to mess with getting a new power pole installed or upgrading the existing panel. And it really lent favorably to doing an ADU at a reasonable price because we didn't have to do this extensive work that we normally would on another project. This project is probably our most economical ADU garage conversion / man cave conversion to ADU. It was built in 2024. There were a lot of existing utilities already in this space. There was plumbing. It was actually being used as a habitable space with air conditioning beforehand. We only really had to add electrical. We trenched across the backyard and installed a full 200 amp metered panel on the backside. Plenty of room for future electric vehicles and whatnot. We were able to get a lot of bang for our buck on this project, coming in at about $145,000. We were able to save a ton of money on our prefabricated cabinetry, and other than the electrical panel, this is basically your typical remodel.